This week, Thursday thoughts. What's on my mind? Well, this week, what's been quite prevalent for me is that it won't always work first time. And that can mean so many different things. But I think what it really has resonated with me this week is in hiring. Over the years, we have had many instances where we've created a department, created a role, and we have hired, sometimes poorly, for that role. And then we have almost written it off as, well, that was a disaster. That obviously isn't going to work. That department isn't going to work. That role doesn't work. It'd be easier if I just did it myself. And actually, what we've found, especially in the last 6 months, in certain roles, things have just aligned so perfectly where we're maybe on the second or third attempt at finding the right person for that role. And especially recently, it's just clicked where I think I'm so glad we didn't give up the first or the second time and we went on for that third time, because this whole thing around kissing a few frogs is so true. I think it's a bit of a sour term to use, but I can't think of a much better terminology at the moment for it. But we've had so many different people in so many different roles over the years, and for whatever reason, it just hasn't gelled. It's just not been that great fit for them, for us, culturally, skill set. And it does start to, after a while, it really wears you out, because as much as an employee, it's tough, but also as an employer, it's a lot of mental investment, a lot of cost in bringing somebody into your organisation. And especially in those quite key, unique roles, and when you're taking a bit of a punt on a new department or something new to be headed up, you just pray. You're standing there like that, just praying it's all going to go right. And I found that you can invest in manuals, SOPs, training, but if it's not a good fit, it's just not a good fit. And that's nothing personal. And that just means that for you and them, there's somewhere better out there for them. And what I would just implore people today, because I've been there myself and I reflected on it at lunchtime today when I went for a little walk, is just, I'm so glad with some roles that we've recently filled that I didn't give up and think that's just no good for us. I'm so glad I got back up even after a few knocks, persevered and kept trying. And so my big thing is, as much as a lot of people say it, I've lived it over the last few years, and I can tell you that it will not always work first time when you hire someone in a particular role. But just because it didn't work the first time, take a couple of months to have a breather, have a break, build your positivity back up so you don't inflict that on someone else, and go again. Because when the right person comes along, you will be jumping for joy when that person comes into your business and makes such a profound impact the minute they walk through the door. So that's my Thursday thought. It won't always work first time, but keep going, persevere. The right person is out there. Until next week, goodbye.